name's Judy.
And I'm Ceci.
And together we are
Two Girls on a Mic. Do elevator music. Welcome back to another episode of Two Girls on a Mic. We are here in the great outdoors.
With nature, you know.
Nature. We got some different stands.
Yeah.
We're making some upgrades to the
Woo woo.
Yeah, so Black Friday. But yeah, we're recording outside today, and I live by a freeway, so if you hear anything in the back, no, you didn't. I always have dogs roaming around, but
yeah, we have Freddie and Rebel and
Archie around here, but they're pretty quiet, hopefully. But yeah, we took a week off. It was a very much well-needed week off.
And we were just super busy too.
Yeah,
so.
Outside of podcasts, you know, you gotta see everybody. We did Friendsgiving last weekend,
yeah.
And then the day after, a baby shower.
Oh, yeah.
A baby shower and a birthday party.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
And then for Matt and I, on the day after, we had a baptism to go to.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So we were pretty burnt out.
Oh, yeah. And then for us, the next day, we left to Big Bear. So we had like pack up and everything. I was at Big Bear I left Sunday, came back Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So
it was like technically like 4 days, right?
4 days, yeah. 4 days, 3 nights. And it was super nice. We're right by the snow summit area where you go like skiing and stuff like that. We literally were walking distance. We're like 5 houses away. And then we had a jacuzzi, and it was super fun. It felt so long compared to like, you know, most times when you book a cabin, you're there for like
2 days
and then you're gone. And this I'm like, oh my God, am I going home anytime soon?
I know, yeah. Didn't you say Joey was asking to go home?
Yeah, Joey's like, Mom, can we go home? Like, this is home. I paid for this.
I know, right?
Yeah, but it was nice to get away and just be away from people, just in the snow. We took our dogs. We had 3 dogs, so they did very well going up the mountain, and it wasn't as cold as I thought it was gonna be. Like, it was cold, but not
you think like in the negative.
Like, I was out there in just like sweatpants and like a sweater. I thought I would have to like bundle up and
layers,
stuff like that. But no, like we even got in the jacuzzi and it wasn't even horrible. Like when we got out, I was dreading it, but it really wasn't that bad. So
that's good though.
Either I'm getting accustomed to the cold, or
it's been getting pretty chilly.
I felt like it was colder here. Like the other day, I took out Ollie to the restroom like at 3 a.m. I was freezing my ass off. I'm like, I was not this cold over there, but we did have the heater on like all 4 days over there, so maybe that's why I didn't feel it. So
it's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. But and then actual Thanksgiving happened. I was talking to Alex yesterday, and I was talking to her, and we both felt the same way. It's like something about this year's Thanksgiving just felt weird for us. And I think it's because we had a few family members that are normally there that didn't show up.
Oh.
And it's like, I didn't think that like missing 3 or like 5 people, it would be 5, would make a huge difference. But it just felt off.
Okay.
And it's like, and it's not like my grandpa didn't go because his knees are getting a little bad, so he didn't want to drive. And then my uncle and aunt, they're always coming to our Thanksgiving, so this year they went to her family's.
Oh, okay.
So it's like all valid reasons. But it's like, why didn't you come? But I mean, it was fun. There was so much food.
Really? This year, luckily, I actually paced myself because my mom made pozole, and then we usually have our Thanksgiving with the neighbors that are pretty much like our family. It's Candace and her mom, so they're pretty much, she's like my second mom. And she made the turkey, and then the other neighbors, which is Candace's friends, they made ham, and then there's stuffing and like all this other food. But luckily at the end of the night, yes, I felt full, but not like overly stuff where I didn't want to even drive home. Like, I was fine. I'm like, oh, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm actually pacing myself. I'm not over here stuffing myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like yesterday, I think I ate once. And then, like, once everybody left, I got, like, another plate. But I was like, this feels so weird. Also, everybody made, like, extra this year. And there was less people who showed up. So it's like, why? Like, my Gabby, she made 2 big trays of mac and cheese. So she was like, does nobody like my mac and cheese? Like, no, you just made a lot. And then my mom, every year, she was upset because every year, like, we run out of her mashed potatoes. There's an airplane passing, but we run out of her mashed potatoes because everybody really likes them. And this year she made 2, so there was leftovers too. She's like, I'm so upset. People always finish them. And I'm like, and Alex was like, I'm the one who told her to make 2 so we could have leftovers this year. But yeah, it was fine. It was really cold up there, actually.
Oh, really?
I had to put Freddie's sweater on. He didn't want to take it off in the night because he was cold. But it was very staticky, so. But yeah, and then we're recording this on Black Friday. Looking at all those deals.
Yeah, seeing what we can upgrade, what we don't need, but we want.
Yeah. So if you guys want to, if there's a rich older man on here or women, we don't.
That want to, support us and donate to the podcast, we're more than welcome.
Just send us a deal.
Our Venmo is.
I know.
At 2 Girls and a Mic.
It's not up yet, so don't send it. But yeah, tomorrow though we're going to Hell's Kitchen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna celebrate her early birthday.
Yeah, because at the time that this comes out, my birthday was yesterday. So we're going to the Hell's Kitchen in San Diego. Temecula
area. Yeah, I say San Diego because it's like the closest known area, but it's more like
it's a little bit up. More north than San Diego. But it's still like a 2-ish hour drive.
It's a 2-hour drive, yeah.
But I'm excited. I already know what I'm going to get.
What are you going to get?
I know I think I'm going to get the risotto.
Dude, the risotto, you have to. What's the other thing you were debating?
The Wagyu meatballs.
Oh.
But only because it's Wagyu. And it's like bougie.
That's true.
So
but
I don't know.
The risotto, man, I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm like,
be like, can I get one to go, please?
I know. Can I just get the recipe? I'm gonna get that, and then I think I am gonna do the beef Wellington because I know like the whole reason I was debating was because of the mushrooms, but I'm like, I feel like the mushrooms are so little compared to like what the whole thing is.
It comes with mushrooms?
So that's between like the.
I thought it was a ribeye that comes with mushrooms.
I mean, I'm sure it does, but
I know because I remember I got the ribeye last time I went, and it was. But Derek got the beef Wellington. I don't remember him.
He said his favorite part was the mushroom. Oh, it's like because they wrap. You know how they wrap everything? I think they do the
sauce.
Yeah, that dark little wrap. I think that's what has the mushrooms. Oh. So that's why I'm like, it's not that big of a part of the meal. So if I don't like it, I could easily like just take it off.
We'll see. I think I'm going to get the beef Wellington because the ribeye last time got me sick.
Yeah.
So, because I was looking at the filet mignon, but I'm like, it looks so tiny. I'm like, I'm not going to get full.
I know, yeah.
I'm just get the beef Wellington.
Even though fillets are so good, but it's pricey for not that much food. And yeah. Oh, and I'm going to get the mac and cheese because I have to.
Oh, those mashed potatoes. So excited. I'm getting hungry. And we just ate.
I know. But yeah, it's been a very busy last, I think at this point, 2 weeks. So finally kind of slowing down, kind of not. Because Christmas is coming up.
I know. I've already started my Christmas shopping, so that's good.
I have to. I think I only need like 4 or 6 people.
Yeah.
And I think I'm getting the rest today.
It's just hard for me because like you and your birthday's coming up and then Christmas.
I know.
And then Matt and he has and then my mom is also in December. So I'm like, oh my God, you guys.
Literally, I told my mom like the other day I did the math. I was like, what was going on in April with you and Dad? Because it's me on the 20th of November. Alex is my dad's December 3rd. Alex is December 12th. Izzy's December 15th. And now Matt is December 14th. So it's like, what? And it's the same thing. I'm like,
it's because April is a superior month. I'm sorry.
But what was going on in April?
I was being born.
Yeah. So yeah, I get that though. And I'm always like, would it be like bad if I just did one? Because I think about it, I'm like, I don't think I wouldn't get upset if somebody just gave me one like birthday / Christmas thing.
I would.
Well, then there we go. But I'm like, I get it because, it's very close and you're already spending so much money.
Yeah. So. Like, I would be upset because I'm like, oh, that sucks because it's your birthday, and every year.
Yeah.
Because then you see people who celebrate their birthday, and then, you know.
That's true, too, yeah.
But also, I would understand, okay, from a financial standpoint, okay, I know it's expensive, so it is what it is. But,
yeah.
I was off the week of Thanksgiving. So I'm not looking forward to going back to work because I know, like, I peeked at my emails even though I shouldn't, but I'm that person that just wants to see it, and I already saw a bunch of meetings. I'm like, fuck. I'm just like, you guys, can you guys just behave?
You can't take another week off, please.
I told my boss, like, if there's meetings on that, I'm probably gonna quit. But I'm kidding. I'm gonna go back, but I'm just like dreading going back. So I was like, ugh. But that's HR for you.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess all of this ties into Thankful Thursday because that's what I mean, that's what we like looking at Thanksgiving as, just to like take a look around you and be like, I'm grateful, thankful that this is what we have. And I mean, for sure, like friends, family,
you guys,
listeners.
Because without you guys, I mean, we would just be two girls just on a mic talking.
And we would have 2 listens, each of us. But yeah, there's a lot to be thankful for, and I feel like, oh my god, Freddie's eating a leaf. I'm thankful for him, even though he's a little dumb. But yeah, that's pretty much.
I think overall we're thankful for everything that we have, and just you guys for letting us continue to, you know, express ourselves and talk about anything and everything, and
helping us grow too, to the point where like we're more comfortable like doing certain things, and it's better. It's good for us in a way too, because we're learning from it.
And then just getting those messages that, like, you know, that even though you may not think they mean a lot, like seeing those, it's like, oh, we're actually, you know, getting to people.
Yeah, and making a connection. So we're thankful for it. But today we're going to be talking about just this holiday thing in general. Black Friday, that one's like a touchy subject.
I think it's definitely changed since past years. Ever since COVID, because obviously COVID, there was a big thing where you couldn't have like a bunch of people in a store. So I feel like Black Friday isn't what it used to be.
No, but I feel like it's better now.
Because it starts like in November. Because my friend's like, oh, when is Black Friday or like something? And I'm like, it literally started like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
it's happening now.
And that's why I like it's like online, so you don't have to like hope that what you want is in stock at the store you're going to. There is some stores that like only do it during this weekend, like
certain like things that only in store.
But for the most part, you could get anything on sale this whole month. yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but I know like we have our friend Lewis who he is big on Black Friday, so I would. Lewis, if you're listening, let us know like how you feel like how Black Friday is now, because it's so different, you know. I saw like a lot of TikToks where people were like, oh, I woke up at 3 a.m. to go to JCPenney, and literally the parking lot's empty.
I saw that too. And then right here, and like stores aren't opening at midnight anymore. I think I was looking at the Ulta by where my parents live, because that's where I was this morning, and because Matt wanted to go Black Friday shopping, I was like, let me see if they even open. They opened at like 6, which is still early, but it's not like midnight, which is what you would be used
I'm glad, because before you wouldn't barely even have dinner, if that, and then go to the stores.
I used to hate Black Friday. When I was working in retail, I would hate it. And it's also because like some people, when you move out, you move across the like country or out of state or whatever. If you like want a couple days off just to go fly literally for a day just to see your family, you can't do that if you get scheduled for Black Friday.
That's true.
And that was my issue one year, where they scheduled me to work on Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
Oh my God.
So I remember Matt and I, that was our first Thanksgiving together. We went to a movies, which I feel bad because like they were working too, but I was kind of in the mindset, if I have to do it, so do you. So we went to the movies, and then we grabbed food at a Steak and Shake or something, and we ate in a parking lot. And then I went to work. He picked me up. We came to his house, and then I left the next day to go back to work.
Wow.
So it's like, and also the store I was working at, the deals weren't even that good.
It's true.
So like, I get it. I get like why people get upset And I don't know. I feel like everything should just be done online now.
Right? I mean, I get why they do it because you have older people who are not comfortable with the internet, or even young people who just don't want to do online purchasing. Like some people I know that
don't like putting their card information
and it's
online.
Like, come on, guys.
Get over it.
You can go to the gas station and your shit can get stolen. It's happened to me. But it's stuff like that. It's like, I see why they accommodate, but at the same time, why even bother? Like we posted one of our teasers for last week or 2 weeks ago, and Lewis is like in store.
Yeah, in store all the way.
Yeah, and I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, and I wonder like how it's gonna change. Like if it would be, because there are people that don't like celebrating Thanksgiving, which is fair. So like, I'm wondering, with self-checkout becoming such a huge thing, when is it gonna stop? Like, because I know you can't purchase like Best Buy, I don't think they'd ever have self-checkout because it's so easy to steal.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not correct. They apparently do have like a form of self-checkout, but just for certain items on your phone. But yeah, anyways.
How far is technology going to go to where like maybe there's a system in the store where you show up at the store,
like
but
Sam's
you don't have to go
it.
in?
Sam's,
really?
You scan with your phone with the app.
Scan and go?
And then yeah. So I love
Scan and Go.
This is why I can't do Costco. I can't go back to Costco because of that.
They're long
like once lines. Costco gets on that, I'll be back. So Costco be listening.
I don't know. I feel like also some Black Friday deals are not that good either.
Yeah.
Because like I was on Amazon and it tells you like what percentage they're off. And there was some that were like, oh, it's like 5% off. I literally saw something that originally is $10 and it was on sale for $9.99.
Oh my God.
I was like, are you freaking kidding me? A penny off? This is a joke.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like if I were to go in store, it'd be for something like really big. Like that I'm saving a huge amount of money.
Yeah, like a TV or a camera or something that's worth me going to the store and I really need, not just like for a t-shirt, you know?
Yeah.
Freddie, sir,
hello?
We don't need sound effects.
But yeah, and also another thing I noticed is, and I understand why, because I'm sure the employees would be all over the place. A lot of places aren't doing like curbside pickup and like in-store pickup for that same reason.
Oh yeah, that would be super crazy.
I would cry if I was one of those employees. I would like, just
shout out to you, retail people.
I know
on Black Friday. Oh, I feel for you because especially dealing with like entitled ass people. I'm like, you guys are not.
Says it's this much. Well, it's not.
Yeah, but. Another thing that I noticed, like for our Friendsgiving, is that our group has gotten smaller, but also it's getting expanded because before it was just all adults, and now we have 4 kids, and then one on the way.
5.
5.
He wasn't there, but yeah.
5 kids and one on the way. Yeah. So now our friends is like not just adults now. You know, we're getting engaged, married soon, hopefully kids soon. But then we have friends like Lewis that have their kid on their way. So it's like it's super cool.
It's exciting,
to see like our friends evolve, you know, to not just us getting drunk on Thanksgiving.
I mean, you can still do it.
Dog mom.
Yeah. And I haven't even been in the friend group. I think this was my third. I went to the first one, but I don't think I went to the second one because I was working. Actually, no, I did go to the second one. That was last year.
I think you've been to all of them.
Yeah, I've been to the first one was here.
Second one was at our place,
and then this year was here. Yeah. So I've only been here for a short amount of time, but it has changed.
Yeah, right from the beginning. From the first one, it was definitely different people, and obviously people move around. Things happen, and
it is what it is. Yeah. But it is funny to see like more kids coming in.
It's pretty cool. I'm like, finally, more kids. Joe, you got friends now. Yeah, but. I don't know if you saw our Facebook, which we don't really check our Facebook as often because it's not as
I don't know
intuitive.
That and Facebook does a bad job at sending notifications.
Yeah,
because like I thought I was logged into it, but I wasn't.
Yeah, but I got, and I didn't know we had a message, but sometimes Facebook tells you, hey,
You have like
so and so is waiting for
something.
you to respond. And I was like, okay, let me check. And we have a listener who he wants to remain anonymous, but he has a baby on the way. He doesn't know what it is yet, gender wise.
Congratulations.
But yeah, congratulations. And they just kind of want to get advice on like what right now. I guess he has a question on how to interact with his girlfriend. I don't know what they are, like
while she's pregnant.
And like one of the things that Derek would do when I was pregnant is like either put music on it. I've heard that putting headphones on your actual belly is not good because it's really loud because of the sound waves.
Yeah.
But just playing music around her or talking to her belly, because Joey, as soon as he was pulled out of my stomach because I had a C-section, Derek said something and Joey turned around and like knew, like he's like, you're the voice who's talked to me this whole time.
You're my inner voice.
But he recognized our voices even like when they put him on me and I was talking to him, like he, like his eyes, he knew, he recognized the voices. So it really, kids really do hear that and recognize your voice. So that's something that big that I took from that is talk to, because I thought it was weird for me
him to talk to
for me to talk to like Joey in my stomach. I don't know, like it
does, because I don't know, because if you think about it, you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, I always felt like awkward about it. Like, I never felt normal, but it really did help.
Yeah,
like he recognized our voices, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I know as far as like bonding and touching, that all depends on the partner too. Because if she doesn't feel comfortable being touched like 24/7, because there are people like that, then you just gotta talk and be like, what are the boundaries? Like, when can I? Like,
yeah.
And you also, I feel like you also have to not get offended if she tells you no.
That, and then you go through these hormonal changes that, for example, my mom would tell me that when she was pregnant with my older brother, that whenever she knew my dad was coming home, she would get mad. Like, she didn't want him around at all. And I was like, shoot, am I gonna be that with Derek? And I wasn't. I was like that with Matt. I didn't want Matt around me at all, because he would because I'm like, because Derek's like, oh, Matt's coming. I'm like, fuck, like I don't want, and I felt bad because I always love Matt around, I never say no to him coming over. So when I was pregnant, I told him like, hey man, like don't take it personal, but I can't stand you right now. And I felt bad. He's like, no, I totally get it. But it only lasted like the first few months. After that, I was fine with it. But it's so crazy that your hormones are that messed up that you can dislike a person, even though you can love that person so much. But you're like, at that point, you're like, oh my God, dude. Yeah. Like I would get so irritated. Derek's like, what? I'm like, I told you. Just be glad it isn't you.
I know. Imagine. Like, you need to sleep in your own room today.
Yeah, but stuff like that, like, your girlfriend is going through a lot of changes. So you have to understand that sometimes she may be in a bad mood or not the best moods, or she doesn't want to get touched or whatever it is. Just know that they're going through a lot. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not that they want to be like this. It's just it's how their body and emotions are reacting.
Yeah. And that's literally something you can't control.
Another question, he said, can you give us any playtime activity ideas as well as best playthings we can do with them together? Also, what's the best way to make our son or daughter giggle? So for the giggling part, kids cannot giggle or actually smile until like they're 4 months or 5 months. So those first few months, it's more of a reflex. It's not really them actually smiling at you. Which when I heard, I was like, oh, he's not really smiling at me. It's just a reflex.
Yeah, I know that from my experience, because I'm obviously not a mother, but I am an older sister and an older cousin. With babies and stuff, from what my mom has done, is like those jungle little things where you lay them down and you play there with them, but you like kind of interact. You have them. Yeah, that I know that keeps them busy for the most part until they like get hungry or they need to go to the bathroom. But as they get older, I know that now I've heard people look down on like having your kid on the tablet, but at the same time, if they're watching the right things, then I don't think it's an issue if they're learning. So
yeah, like Joey didn't start seeing like dumb videos, like pointless videos on YouTube to like just recently.
Yeah.
But before it was all like education. It's not like that we pushed it. That's just really what he really liked. Like he really got into Sesame Street and Elmo and all those stuff. And to this day, he'll still watch that stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, those shows are like created to be entertaining, but also educational. So that's a good thing. As long as you like know what your kid is watching, because there was also like a big thing where there's like these
weird like, dolls and stuff like that. Where it was first a kid's video, but then it would like
that Momo thing or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, you know.
And then there was another channel that I think they were dressing up as like Spider-Man and Elsa, and it would start off normal, but then they would start talking about like weird stuff, and it's like that's why you got to watch what your kid's watching.
Yeah.
And like make sure that it's good. But I mean, if you're doing that, then
and everything comes to you as a parent. Like we've all been new parents. Like whoever's a parent has been a new parent at some point. You kind of learn to figure it out. And there's, you know, TikTok, internet, everything. And if you guys have any other questions, you guys always DM us and we can definitely answer those.
Yeah, answer to the best of our abilities.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's today's episode. We kind of talked a little bit about everything.
Yeah.
It was a nice little catch up. But yeah, we'll be back. We're going into Christmas season.
Yay!
Next week. Even though it's basically almost December right now. Yeah. It's the 30th. But yeah, I'm like trying to remember what. All of our social medias at Two Girls on a Mic if you want to follow along or ask us questions or reach out, anything like that. Our personal ones are in the description below. And with that being said, you guys will see us on the next one.
Bye.